Hey everybody, welcome to What the Flick, Homeland, Season 5, Episode 5, Better Call Saul. Show that I can't wait to come back, but in the meantime, we have this one, which is also good. Robert, Alonso. Okay, so yes, clearly Allison is in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, and she said "da" when she entered the phone,
Yes,
and so that she's
was
obviously she's working with the Russians. But why we're not clear on, even though we have a moment with her and this guy Ivan, with the Russian FBI, which is what was it called, SVR, or something like that. We don't exactly know what the basis of that is. If she actually is Russian, if she's just bought and sold, or whatever. But
who is she double agenting?
Yeah, and she showed enough vulnerability in that scene with Ivan that makes me think that she might be given a chance to do something heroic later on, or she'll be found out and killed.
One of those two.
But you know, she seemed genuinely like horrified at seeing Carrie's death photo. Yeah, so so clearly the gambit is to get Saul out of there and paint him as a pro-Israel, like working for the Israelis.
For Itai, yeah.
Yeah, for Itai, and then split him and Dar up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because obviously she learned previously that they're a united front. So very clever. Meanwhile,
I like that Abraham's Abraham's blurted out, "I don't know what it means." It was sort of like the moment where he just seemed to me like speaking for all of us. I don't know what it means.
Meanwhile, Quinn is mortally wounded.
Yeah, I mean, like he had Rupert had a really good episode in terms of acting like somebody he really I thought he was gonna die.
Yeah.
So, but no, clearly he's just gonna be tied up with some sort of like Middle Eastern group of some kind.
I was reminded of that that joke in the old Batman movie. Some days you can't get rid of a bomb. Like he's trying to kill himself. It's like, no, don't help me.
It's like, but yeah, but the one thing I'm unclear on is Carrie's why the Russians would want to get rid of Carrie. That part didn't seem totally clear. They mentioned it has to do with the leaked information and something
we don't
on
know
it.
What's
But I
in
mean,
there yet.
they know Carrie doesn't work for the CIA, so why would they want her dead if she's not even in that world anymore?
But there might be something. There may be some sort of intel that's in that document dump that implicates her in something, or that
I guess. But I mean, if the Russians are trying to prevent something from getting out, which is why they wanted
or it ties into to isolating Saul. And knowing that she's the one person that even though they're currently having difficulties, that ultimately he's going to trust her. And so, they've got to take her off the board to kind of further keep him apart from anybody.
Right. It just seems like it seems like we're in the middle of a very a multi-country soup of interests, between Germany and Russia and Israel and Syria.
The U.S.
In the U.S. So which is good. I'm fine with that, right?
Sure.
I'm fine with being a soup right now because I like to want to know what's going on. But,
and then you've got this nonprofit that's run by the grandson of a Nazi.
Yeah, because we haven't really right, and that hasn't been addressed. I mean, it hasn't been a part of the story for the past 2 episodes. So
yeah, there's still more to learn about During, I think. And how he ties into all this.
Probably.
I'm sure it has to do with his financial interests in one country or more, and how this all plays out.
No, but I like how this show does kind of address things that are going on now with with protests over protests at embassies and stuff with hacked emails in a dark internet group that is trying to manipulate things and
No, definitely their zeitgeist is on the case for sure. And again, I think that you have the two men in Carrie's life, like one of them who is willing to give his own life to sort of keep her protected, and the other one who loves her but can't wrap his head around this whole intelligence game and what these people have to do and how they live their lives, and it just doesn't work for him at all.
Yeah, but it was nice to see that it was nice to see that Carrie got back together with Saul at the end, even if it looks like everything's not totally.
Sure.
But they at this point clearly need each other.
Yes.
We would just it's all about getting to the point where Carrie and Saul are working together again on some crazy scheme to fix things.
Exactly, and I love Astrid's line about how her retro wig made her look like one of the Bader Meinhof gang.
Yes, that was a good. That was a good one.
And that actress is, I have not seen this movie yet, but I'm hearing great things about Phoenix. Have you seen that?
Oh, I've heard about it. Yeah, Phoenix is a movie made by the guy who made Barbara, I believe. Yeah,
yes.
which was Barbara was really good.
I think she's in that too. But the actress who plays Astrid is the lead in Phoenix, and apparently really, really great.
And Phoenix is
if it's showing near you, I hear you should go see it. I have not yet, but I will.
But see Barbara. Barbara's very good.
There you go. All right, so yeah, Homeland. What's going on? We don't know. We don't know what's going on. We'll find out.
It is the one show that I always want to see the next episode right away.
It's true, you know, and I'm really getting a new appreciation for binge watching now that I've been. We're not doing The Affair here anymore, but if I can put a quick plug in, my podcast, Linoleum Knife, is now doing a TV show called LKTV where we talk about television. I've been watching The Affair 2 episodes at a time, and that's real satisfying.
Yeah, no, I watch Scandal in 5-episode chunks. That's really the only way to watch Scandal.
Yeah, no, so you know they're onto something here. It's part of the new language of serialized storytelling. Of that 1 week is just more than anybody can handle. So we'll be back next week. We'll talk to you then.